Welcome to Hot Takes, the show with outrageously hot takes. Today we have Nick.
Yo, Garrett.
Just trying to get you fired up, bro. You ready? You ready, bro?
I'm playing Minecraft.
Jake.
Chilling.
Good evening. Are you gonna make some hot takes?
I'll yell at people's hot takes.
All right. Well, they can't see you on camera, so.
That's fine. I'll be the.
Yeah. Your host Tommy.
Jimmy Butler will lead the Sixers to Eastern Conference Final berth, which they will win in Game 7 off of Jimmy Butler buzzer beater.
Now this take is directly. Is it looking at me? It looks like it's not looking at me. All right. Okay, that's pretty good. This take is directed at me as a 76ers fan, and I hate Jimmy Butler. I think he's overrated as a player, and even though he has a couple of one game winner maybe, he is very overrated and has not helped the Sixers this season. But Nick thinks that he will lead us to an Eastern Conference Finals where we will surely lose to the Celtics or the Bucks in the second.
I want you to give me a team that you don't match up well with Jimmy Butler on your team.
The Bucks.
Really? Why?
The Celtics.
How do you not match up well with the Bucks?
Because we've lost to them both times, and I've watched the game.
And the Bucks have
Giannis
and
All-Star Chris Middleton.
You say All-Star Chris Middleton?
Look at it, he's an All-Star.
Did you say All-Star Chris Middleton?
All-Star announced today.
All-Star?
Is he
starter?
really?
Not starter, but he's an All-Star.
I remember when Eric Gordon was a starter.
So before you come at me, how about you guys get your facts straight? Cause
it's fine. I don't see him as an All-Star. I see him as a Pro Bowler, as he will. Mitch Trubisky was a Pro Bowler as well. He's pretty good.
Exact thing. But we both know that NBA All-Star goes a little bit further than Pro Bowl. Holds a little bit more weight. Pro Bowl is absolute bullshit.
I don't
Who's the
agree
big
with
white
that.
boy? Who's the big white goon on Golden State with the weird name?
Zaza. He got in.
Didn't Zaza get in?
He almost got in.
No, not this year. He got in with the Warriors. He reaped a lot of fan votes.
Why do you think they hold more weight?
What? All-Star game?
Yeah, All-Star.
I would say they try more in the All-Star game than the Pro Bowl.
Wait. Let's check the score of the last All-Star game. And see
It was
if they
very
tried.
high.
So how do you define trying in a basketball game?
Like waiting for the fourth quarter to start?
Do you like is defense including your
148 to 145.
I mean, that's a lot of trying on offense. How is that not trying? That's the main facet of the game.
Well, is it trying?
You have to outscore the other team.
No. Is it trying or is it nobody's playing defense so I could just do the basic job that I am paid for?
I mean, regular season games, people don't play defense anyways. There's
But
less
nothing
defense played.
Then in the All-Star game.
In the All-Star game, there's less defense played in the All-Star game.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
in the regular season, it's not like there's that much more defense played anyways.
All right, that's 2 minutes. We're going to have to move on to another take. Jake, go ahead. Do you have anything to bring to the floor?
I think this is one that we all agree with, and it's how Jason Garrett is a bad head coach. But I think he's the best clapper in the NFL. Anyone else have anything to say
I
about
don't think that's much of an argument. We all agree in this room that Jason Garrett's a terrible head coach.
He belongs on the floor of Congress with his clapping abilities.
He does belong in Congress. Definitely.
All right, so for our viewers who don't know who Jason Garrett is, please enlighten them.
He is the head coach of the Cowboys who has
And
done
also-
nothing with his career.
And also the head coach of the Pro Bowl this
Okay,
year.
but
For the NFC. Very interesting.
Best
Scored
NFC
6
head
points.
coach.
Very
Scored 6
interesting.
points.
Did score 6 points.
In a game where they don't try.
Yes.
Also true.
Yes.
Saquon playing safety. Next.
You
Saquon
don't see
playing
that in the
line.
NBA.
I just have to say that they need a new quarterback in Dallas.
That is
being
facts.
honest.
That is facts.
Zeke runs that
Dak
team.
Prescott cannot take them anywhere.
Dak Prescott's awful.
Carson Wentz, bro.
I think maybe with a new coach, he
I
could be.
disagree. I very much disagree. I think Carson Wentz could have gotten injured 4 games earlier that year and still had more touchdowns than Dak Prescott this season plus playoffs.
Probably.
I think Dak Prescott could be a good quarterback if they get a better head coach. I think he could be a solid role player. I don't think he'll be an all-star on any sense, like anyone else really.
He's a really athletic game manager.
Staying with quarterback talk,
Yeah, big.
we have a situation in Philly now. Carson Wentz or Nick Foles. Tom is an Eagles fan. What is your opinion on the matter?
It's not like a show host.
So I have a huge love for Nick Foles. Threw 7 touchdowns in a game versus the Raiders the same year Peyton Manning did it. So shout out to him. I think he's a great quarterback, but I think Carson Wentz is our future. I think if he could stay healthy, he is the future of the Eagles. He's a very solid quarterback. He brought us to the playoffs, and then Nick Foles sealed the deal. Nick Foles probably could have sealed the deal this year if they didn't. Whoa. If they didn't run a play before 2 minutes in the goddamn Saints game. So I think he's our future. I think we should have used Nick Foles more this year with Carson Wentz being injured, but I think we need to have more love for Nick Foles because he is a great postseason quarterback as of right now. I won't say he's a good regular season quarterback, but postseason, he's really good.
I think Doug Peterson's a good coach, and he's not that good of a
Doug
quarterback.
Peterson's a great coach.
I would say Doug Peterson's probably
have
definitely top 5.
can
I
we
can't
talk
say
about-
top
I have
3.
another take.
I wanna say
Andy Reid is a
Gary
great
Cole.
coach.
Andy Reid is a Hall of Fame coach.
All right,
Top
let's
3 all time.
rate
I don't
the
wanna
top
argue that.
5 coaches in the league.
No,
right now.
I
All right.
have something current
Okay.
for us.
All
I have
right.
something
All
current.
right, I thought that'd be it.
So today, big trades were made.
Oh,
Porzingis was sent to the Mavericks. But did Mark Cuban, the Shark, get played? Who thinks he got played? Do you guys hear the reports about Porzingis? About how he went to restricted free agent this offseason?
so they're gonna have
Looking
to
at
match
it
whatever
now,
he's offered.
if you look at it now, the Mavericks may have won the deal. You're gonna have Porzingis, who, when he's healthy, we know he can be a top 10 player in the league, and you have 18-year-old Luka Doncic,
Top
19-year-old.
10.
Porzingis is pretty good.
Top 20?
I'd say
Top 10.
I'd say
Top
maybe
10.
maybe if he
There's
got
5
this
dudes
season.
on the Warriors better than him.
no.
Yes.
Draymond.
Yes.
Draymond's not better than
Four, Kyle.
4.
Iggy.
All right. What I have to say about that is, I do love Porzingis. He is very injury prone. Let's just say that. That's for starters about
Yes.
Porzingis.
That is
Two,
Yeah, he is.
if you did hear about what the Knicks did receive, they received 3 players. One with the future, honestly.
Dennis Smith Jr.
Dennis Smith Jr. We'll see DeAndre Jordan how long he lasts. They did get 2 first-round picks. They opened up
Oh, did
slots
they?
for them, and Porzingis might not even play
Wait. I
for the
think
Mavericks.
how much cap space did they open up? I think it was like 86 million.
You
or
have another
something.
Supermax.
That's enough to sign 3
Or Here's the
3
thing.
max contracts.
they
That
signed
is
Kevin
two.
Durant in the
That's 3.
offseason.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
That's what the trade was purely to free up cap space
'Cause
to
they
pursue Kyrie, Jimmy Butler, Anthony Davis, or Kevin Durant, or a mixture of the 4.
Well, they basically did what damn, I can't think of it right now. What the Pelicans are trying to do, get rid of Anthony Davis. They knew Porzingis was probably gonna leave.
Because
He wasn't happy.
they both these teams know that they're losing their main asset, and if you saw what happened to the Pacers, in which Paul George just walked from them and they didn't receive anything in return,
I mean, they got
You're
they got
losing-
Oladipo though.
I thought that was for
Hot take. Luka Doncic will never average over 24 points in his career.
and why do you
Ooh.
think that?
I don't see it happening.
Well,
Why do I not see it happening? I think, young players have an advantage on a lot of veterans because not a lot of tape. They don't know exactly what they can do. Doncic is a really good player, but I think his abilities will be tested in the future, especially when there's game plans made for him as being the best player on the team.
I think we need to look at it as this is his first year in the league, and he's 19 years old. And there is tape on him. There's some tape from him playing professionally overseas. But I think his ceiling is as a top 5 player in the league.
But like
Who?
you can make
Luka.
you can make the take that like once they get more film, but then if he becomes a flat out scorer like James Harden, doesn't matter how much film you have, he's still scoring. I'm not saying
That was a take.
if he
We
becomes
have
a
boy.
if he becomes a scorer
Awesome.
like James Harden, I think if he becomes, when you think about it, like 3/4 of the scorer that Harden is, but just 1/4 better defensively, he's a better player than Harden when you really look at it because he gets blocks, steals, and everything. But that's for
yeah.
the future.
But
Harden?
We're
Harden
looking
sucks
at
at
we're looking at
defense,
pure
let's be
scoring
honest.
right
Try.
now.
I think even if he tried,
That's
he'd get his
cold.
ankles
That's cold.
broken.
That's cold. James Harden is a great defender. That's cold.
No.
That's cold.
He's known as one of
He-
the worst
That's
defenders.
not- he's
in the
known
league.
because
he
he's on
doesn't, he
TV
doesn't
all the
really
time.
try. He doesn't try. That's why. When he does try, he's not that bad. He's got those long arms. He's got
got quick
a
hands.
real long
Yeah.
wingspan.
If this gets famous, we can get picked up on Barstool.
All I gotta say is one more thing. One more take.
Shout out to Barstool. Check this out.
Is James Harden the best, the
Most
greatest
lethal.
offensive-minded player of all time?
No,
Who do you have over him?
Kobe.
That is ridiculous.
Will Chamberlain.
No, that's
Kobe.
ridiculous as well. The way that James Harden is able to play the game for him to easily average 40 points a game, it's insane. He's
Dude,
literally shooting 20 free throws a night, and they know what he's gonna do. They can't guard him still. They still foul him. He gets to the free throw line and
Dude,
saves energy.
I will say he's the
Shit.
best player I've ever seen at getting to the foul line, for sure.
Just what he's doing right now from the 3-point line is ridiculous. Honestly,
It
he
is.
shoots over anyone and everyone, and no one can stop him. It's really just too bad he can't be surrounded by any more talent. Honestly, injuries are a thing too. Shout out to my boy Clint Capella. Please get back. I miss you a lot. Lost to the Pelicans. Without
To
AD.
the Sixers.
Without AD. Yeah, Kobe Bryant. No, I'm not buying the Kobe Bryant best player of all time. You know, you
Not
take
best
those
player.
shots. I mean,
Best-
best offensive player of all time.
Offensively minded.
All right. See, then I
scored-
have James Harden again. James Harden it has triple doubles and assists all the time. Tell me how many times Kobe Bryant's had triple double in his career. It's got to be like in the teens, maybe.
Kobe's not much of a passer. We know this.
We're not bashing on Kobe Bryant's greatness as a player. Definitely one of the most clutch players I ever played. Honestly, he's definitely people have him top 10 maybe.
But then you.
Yeah.
Okay, but like you could say, oh, but do we not remember? I just had to look it up to make sure I was right. Kobe's scoring 50 points for 4 straight games. Over 50 points for 4 straight games.
Did Harden do that?
Harden just did it 5 times.
No, 5 times in a season.
I know, and the season's not over. You talking about this season for Harden?
Yeah, but Kobe did it 4 straight games in a season.
But did you not see that it was the most points in a 5-game stretch? James Harden beat that this season.
We also need to take
I'm
into
saying-
account that people
I know, 50
are
and 40
shooting
games, I
at a
got
much
you.
higher volume right now in the league.
Then Kobe Bryant, Kobe Bryant probably shot more than that.
Kobe's an outlier because he jacks shots all the time. However, as a
Green
whole,
light,
the
though.
league is
Jack
shooting
green light.
much more and there's less defense played. But still, I would go with Harden over Kobe as a scorer.
Not as a player, scorer. I'm just you can't. He's scoring all the points for the team, doing
All right.
the ball the whole game.
Let's
and
wait.
He's a much more lethal scorer.
Let's wait until the last game of James Harden's career. If he scores 60, I'll give it to him.
Dude,
We
they
all
gave him
we
that
all
game.
saw that coming. We
That's
all
like
saw
Derek
Kobe
Jeter's fucking
taking
game
every
winner.
shot. No, it's different than
Hot
that.
take: Derek
That's
Jeter wasn't the
different.
best
No,
shortstop in the MLB.
no.
This was a debate
No.
last
That
night.
wasn't
I got you on
different.
that.
You
That's
do?
not cool. Yeah.
Really? How do you think that?
They're like, hey Jeter,
There's
this
definitely
is what
better
I'm going
infield.
for, you
There's
big
definitely better
guy.
infielders than
Ooh.
Derek Jeter. I'm not saying him as a
No,
batter. or
great
anything.
shortstop.
Yeah, he's
of
not
all
the
time.
greatest shortstop
Yes,
of all
he
time.
is. Who do you have over him?
There's no way Derek Jeter is the most athletic infielder
He-
to ever play shortstop. There's just no way.
He's the best player to ever play shortstop. We're not talking about athleticism or anything. He's the greatest shortstop ever.
I think
He gave up so many errors.
Tom, look at all these great plays. His 3,000 hits.
Okay,
All the-
wow, he had a
All
couple.
the World Series he's brought the Yankees.
He had great plays. Yes.
Yeah,
All right.
Steve
Oh,
Moreno.
the glove flip. Wow. All this great stuff. But defensively,
Utley.
Jimmy Rollins.
Oh,
I
he's
said,
second
well,
base.
no, I said Jimmy Rollins. is a
Defensively, he was a liability. Error-wise.
Yeah, he's a real liability in the postseason. Look at all of his errors then when he's making plays. And
I'm not
winning
going to
World
defend
Series.
Derek Jeter. I mean, I'm not, the stud of baseball, but I know most of my life I've seen the Yankees have pretty good players on their team, especially when they make that championship run.
That's
They have a
true,
pretty
but-
good team.
Good pitchers and.
Did have
That's
good
true,
pitchers.
but it's not like he's getting carried. He pulls his weight on the Yankees, and that's for sure. It's not
Definitely.
like he's batting 200. He nearly batted 400 in a season, which is insane. It's incredible.
He's a
Yeah,
good hitter.
early
Very
2000s.
efficient.
He had it, and then the last month he kind of blew it. He slowed down a lot, but probably batted around hovering over 360 for the season. Probably higher than that, honestly, which is you'll never see that now. You won't even see it over like 340 now. That's just how it is. But I'll take Derek Jeter over any shortstop any day. Longevity, defensive ability, hitting, mentality,
You can't say
winning
defensive.
ability.
I will call Dylan Martin right now, who is the
Okay,
biggest
well,
Yankees fan.
How
on
about
the
we look
planet.
at how many years Derek Jeter has played in the league?
It doesn't matter.
All
He
the
wasn't
games
the
he's
best
played.
defensive shortstop in the MLB.
He's the greatest shortstop to ever play.
Sorry, I take that as a cold take.
You are looking at his errors and that's it. You don't look at anything else.
Just like cold or hot.
Baker Mayfield not winning Rookie of the Year.
All right, so I'm going to allow you to tell me your case, and then I will go ahead and tell you why Saquon deserves it.
All right, we got to take into account Baker Mayfield threw the most touchdowns as a rookie quarterback.
If you call him lethal one more time.
I didn't say lethal. No, did I? We also have to take into account that he did not play till week 3. The second half of week 3, actually. So, 2 games right there. I believe Saquon had the most yards from the line of scrimmage, if I remember correctly, right?
Yes.
2000.
Baker almost took the Browns, who had 0 wins last season, to the playoffs. And I say almost. It was still a losing record, whatever you want to say about that. In arguably one of the harder divisions of football.
Defensively, yeah.
Defensively, yes. Offensively, they're starting to slack now. You know, Browns not having any, not Browns, Steelers.
Cincinnati.
Yeah. So then you take the fact that Saquon, in considered one of the worst leagues, worst divisions in the NFL, couldn't take his team anywhere. And if we're talking about being leaders on a team as a rookie, I would say Baker was the better leader, better win-wise, and I would say better running the offense coming in.
But he's a quarterback.
You can take him to the quarterback account. Go ahead.
So, for starters, Saquon had 2,000 yards this season.
I can look it up.
I know he had a couple less receptions than Christian McCaffrey, just broke the record. Saquon did go over 1,000 yards for his first season. Couple things for starters. Saquon Barkley as a running back does have to rely to get the ball. He has to rely on someone else for him to get the ball, which is
fair point.
Big struggle. I mean, numbers wise. As far as Baker Mayfield, he had a great year, but it's not really hard to put up stats sometimes when you have the ball in your hands the whole game.
Not trying to slight Baker in any way.
I love Baker.
We all love Baker, but
I look like Baker.
Saquon takes the win.
I mean,
look at how bad the line was and the numbers he was able to put up with the line.
Aging quarterback.
It's very important to have a good
Odell
line.
left. Everyone knows it's going to Saquon. Saquon, he just had an insane season.
Eli
He's in the top 3
declining
conversation
rapidly.
right now of running backs in the league.
He had 1307 for rushing yards and 721 for receiving yards.
Yeah. See, it just I think that's what really put him in the lead for that. Even though Baker almost led him to, I think if Baker inevitably led him to the playoffs, he would have won Rookie of the Year.
Fair enough.
Not a question. But because Saquon was able to get 2,000 yards, NFC, I know it's not as big of a division. The NFC East, it wasn't that competitive. I mean, the Eagles pretty much had it. I mean, Cowboys are pretty good, but we know how those teams are. But you take into account, you got aging Eli Manning, who I always have his back, but he lets me down most of the time, not playing very well. Odell, who's just being a goon as usual, not drinking water, always hurt.
What
Yeah.
is he, LeBron?
Yeah, seriously, like
Grant.
there are games where Saquon legitimately did put the team on his back, and I'm highlighting the
Okay.
game, the Bears game. They beat the Bears.
Yeah.
They beat the Bears, the Giants.
He put him on his back, but we also you could take into the fact that he did not score a touchdown that game.
How many yards do you have?
I'm trying to read it. This sheet's a little hard to read. Chicago, 125 rush yards, 21 receiving yards. So just under 150.
Yeah.
games.
That's one of the best defenses in the league, if not the
But
best.
then he gets shut out by Washington, San Francisco, gets shut out by Tennessee, and he got shut out by Dallas.
Are you talking about as far as touchdowns?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I remember the 40-0 blowout. I remember that game. Saquon had a bunch of yards, but he freaking came out
What
the second
game are we
half.
talking about?
The Washington game where he had no touchdowns. I think that was that was like week 13 for me. My
38
season was over. No touchdowns.
He had just over 100. He had 101 yards, 73 receiving, 38 rushing.
That's
I
respectable.
mean, he just
Like,
I think
don't get me wrong. I love Saquon. I'm a huge
Yeah.
Saquon fan. I think he's arguably one of the top 3 running backs in the league this year.
Yeah.
I won't give him top 1 because you gotta take into the fact
Todd Gurley,
he
Le'Veon
did-
Bell, he hasn't played. But he's not in right now. But yeah, it is Saquon still top 3. I think that's what really pushed it because Baker Mayfield did have the best season as a rookie, but he had a really good
lot
season.
of quarterbacks had a good season.
Yeah,
as well.
but again, like Saquon, as a rookie on the Giants, pushed himself into the top 3 conversation.
Yes.
Even though he has all the things he has, I think that's really the biggest reason why Baker didn't win. If Baker was
Well, we could also
wins.
take into the fact that Baker did take them
Yeah.
into a lot of wins, and he's overshadowed by Squiddy having the 55 season, 50 touchdowns,
50.
Yeah,
Squiddy. Patrick Mahomes.
yeah. In case you didn't
Yeah.
know our references.
Yeah.
Anybody got anything else?
I'm the party owner now.
No.
Does anyone have anything else to say?
So you have your final take?
Oh man.
Or
Yeah.
no, or you could save
I
it
mean,
for next week.
We can save it for next week.
All right.
I need to eat you.
Thanks for watching Hot Takes Thursday, which will be uploaded Friday morning very early at this point. Thanks for watching. If you want to sponsor our Hot Takes, let us know. We'll do some sponsored videos. Pretty cool. Besides that, like, subscribe, and be the change.